Joe Biden is operating from the very middle that you tout in your literature.
We want him to continue to work.
So then why not just support Joe Biden for re-election?
First of all, let me clear something up. No Labels is not a pro-Trump spoiler.
Oh, I didn't say you were.
And No Labels is not an anti-Biden group. What we're for is that all polls show, including NBC, shows that most Americans did not want to see a repeat of the 2020 election. So what No Labels is doing at the grassroots level, we're trying to get ballot access in all 50 states, including the District of Columbia, in case by next year there's the candidates that the Republicans put forward. We know it looks like the candidate that the Democrats will forward would be President Biden. We'll make a decision. Right now, No Labels doesn't have any candidate. We're not running up anybody for office now. What we're trying to do is to get in place in case we need to next year.
One of the things that No Labels has said is that if it's not Donald Trump, that some of the candidates who might be acceptable include Ron DeSantis.
No,
No
Labels has not said that.
But yes, there have been quotes from No Labels saying that
where's the quote?
That it would be
No
acceptable.
Labels is not. I represent No Labels.
Okay.
I can tell you we have not endorsed any candidate.
Okay. Republican
or Democrats. No Labels would never support a candidate that bans books, burns books, and prevents people from knowing true history. We are anti-discrimination in all of its forms. So we're also against voter suppression in all of its forms.
Well, then he couldn't be your candidate. You would get in if he was the nominee.
Listen, but I'm just unpacking now what we mean by against voter suppression. Voter suppression is also not blocking equal access to the ballot, and which we have run into in several states. In Arizona and Maine, party officials on the Democratic side have tried to block No Labels from getting equal access to the ballot. That's voter suppression.
So one of the things that No Labels has said, or at least representatives of No Labels have said, is that if Joe Biden is ahead by a wide margin, then No Labels would exit the race. That is your quote.
That's my quote.
But if it was narrow, then No Labels would get in. That seems to be the... hold on.
No, that was not my quote.
That was... Okay.
I'm very clear. What No Labels has said in the past, what we say now, and what we will say in the future. We will not make a decision on any candidate until after Super Tuesday, before the April convention in Dallas. If we don't see a clear pathway, there's No Labels, for a unity ticket, a Democrat and Republican, to win the electoral college, we stand down. We want them to continue to do bipartisan work, because bipartisan work is the only thing that works. The two extremes, the far left and the far right, does not provide solutions to America's problems.